Wow, this store is so cool. Toggle, what's the difference between hardware and software? Sure, I'll tell you, Goggle. But you already know what computers are, don't you? Yes, a computer is a machine made of parts that help you enter data, process it, output the results, and also store the results. Look, Toggle, I see a computer over there. Great! Let us now see what are hardware and software in a computer. Basically, a computer is made up of both hardware and software. Hardware refers to those parts of a computer which you can touch and feel.
The CPU, the monitor, the keyboard, the mouse, the printer are examples of computer hardware.
Before I explain what software is, let us switch this computer on. Okay, Toggle. Then switch on the UPS. Now, switch on the power button of the cabinet. Switch on the monitor. You will see some changes happening now. Yes! Wow! That's cool! When you start a computer, what also starts with it is a type of software. What you are seeing is the Windows 7 software starting up. Software refers to a set of programs that perform some tasks in a computer. Some of the popular software are MS Windows and MS Office. What does MS stand for? Good question, Goggle. MS stands for Microsoft, the company that has created the Windows software. This screen that has appeared now is called the desktop. What are you doing now, Toggle? Now I'm entering data into the computer with the help of the keyboard. The data entered is called input. We enter data or instructions into the computer using an input device. Examples of input devices are... Oh, yes, I know. Keyboard and mouse. Very good, Goggle. You can see that a keyboard consists of a number of keys. We enter data in a computer by pressing the keys on the keyboard. By using the keyboard, you can type words, numbers, names,
and addresses.
Next, let us look at the mouse. A computer mouse is an input device normally connected by a cable to a computer. It helps us point to things on the computer monitor.
The most commonly used mouse is called the scroll mouse. It has 2 buttons and a scroll wheel in between them.
Another type of mouse is the optical mouse. It uses a light source to detect tabletop movement. The important mouse actions are click, double click, right click, and drag and drop. Okay, Toggle, I have heard about cordless mouse devices too. What are they? Nowadays, cordless or wireless mouse devices are also available. They don't need to be connected to the computer through a cable. These can be pointed at the computer monitor like a TV remote. Okay, so that was the computer mouse for you. Great stuff, Toggle! Learning about a computer is such fun with you. I can't wait to get started on my computer at school. Hey, Toggle, look! The computer shop we were in last time. Can we go inside? It's an exciting place. Yes, why not? Toggle, my teacher taught us about CPU, output, and storage devices in school today. Can we go over them again, Toggle? Just for my sake, please? Sure. See, this is the cabinet of the computer. It contains the CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. Processing is the act of performing calculations or comparing data. The CPU controls all the functions of a computer. Thus, it is also called, I know, the brain of a computer. Yes, very good, Goggle. The CPU consists of 3 parts: arithmetic and logic unit, control unit, and register. What does the arithmetic and logic unit do? The ALU does all the arithmetic calculations and logical comparisons. Okay. What about the control unit? The control unit controls movement of information between the register, the ALU,
and other parts of the machine.
And the register is a small memory unit in the CPU where all the data which will be processed is stored. The register helps the ALU to easily access data for calculations and helps the CU to pass the data on to other parts of the computer rapidly. Great, Toggle! I'm clear about the CPU now. But what are output devices? Oh, that's easy, Goggle. The result given by the computer after processing the data is called the output. And a device which shows or plays this result is called an output device. For example, monitors and printers are output devices. The computer screen you see here is called the monitor. The monitor shows you the output or result of the commands you entered. We can also watch movies and cartoon films on the monitor, isn't it, Toggle? That's right, Goggle. Now see, this printer here is also an output device. The output can be printed on paper using a printer. This is called the hard copy of the output. By the way, the result displayed on the monitor is called the soft copy of the output. Now that we have taken a printout, we should save this document so that we can open it next time we need it. Where does it go when we save it, Toggle? When you give the instructions to save it, the document is stored in the computer's hard disk. In addition to the hard disk, CD-ROMs, DVD-ROMs, and pen drives can also be used to store information permanently. Thanks a lot, Toggle. That was helpful. But let's go. We are already late. Mom will be very angry. Not before shutting down the computer. It helps save electricity.